is another episode breaking down common fad diets, and today we're talking all about Whole30. Whole30 is all over the internet. There's Whole30 this and Whole30 that, and there's cookbooks and there's recipes, and everyone is trying this diet to be healthy. This video will break down what Whole30 is, what you can have, what you can't have, how this diet could be used and could be really beneficial, but how it's oftentimes just used and abused. Whole30 is a diet that you follow for 30 days in order to reset your body and identify different food triggers. In these 30 days, there is no sugar, no alcohol, no grains or legumes, no dairy products, additives, and no cheating. The website is very adamant about no cheating and no substituting and no making desserts with approved food groups. But like I said, it's only supposed to be for 30 days. So what commonly happens is that people aren't bad at adding back in these foods, and they're not really getting the benefit of identifying what foods cause them trouble and what foods don't. Instead, after the 30 days, one of two things ends up happening. The first thing would be that you just totally binge on food. You eat pizza and you eat pasta and you drink all the alcohol and your roommate's alcohol and everything else. Or the second thing that happens is that you follow this diet very, very strictly forever, and you're really obsessive about your food and most likely really obsessive with the results, maybe weight loss, that you think that you're going to see on this diet. Neither of these things is good, and this is just another reason why diets aren't sustainable and really don't increase your health, because they just promote obsession, or they promote this pendulum swing back into way overeating all the foods that you had just cut out. If you are following Whole30 to identify food triggers, then bless you and best of luck to you, and I hope you find what fuels your body and makes you feel the best. I'm a huge fan of finding the foods that work for you and the foods that don't work for you. But fear and avoidance and all of this should never be behind what we don't put in our body. Instead, we should be focused on the way these foods make us feel, not about our body image or about our weight, but just feel the symptoms that we can physically feel from eating foods. If you're following this because you are hoping for rapid weight loss, or you just need some stamp of approval in this world that you are healthy, then I would check your motives behind this. We should never let any fad diet tell us what is and what isn't healthy. Every single human has different needs, and there are so many different food groups that we all need. Some of us even need them in different amounts. So we really can't have this one-size-fits-all fad diet that promises all of these magic results. You can feed yourself in such a way that promotes health and decreases chronic disease without all of the deprivation mindset that fad diets inevitably bring upon us. Instead, you can find freedom with food, and you can ditch all of the fear and the mentality of good foods and bad foods. I want you to eat in a way where you can eat all foods without even thinking about it, but you also know what is best for you. You know what foods make you feel best, what foods give you energy, and which ones don't, and which ones make your stomach hurt or cause different symptoms that you don't want. So if Whole30 is the way for you to get there and identify those food triggers, then great. But if it is about obsession, trying to prove to the world that you are healthy in their eyes, or for weight loss, I would just think twice about these motives. So I hope this gave you a better idea of what the Whole30 diet is, some ways that it can really be beneficial for us in identifying food triggers and what makes our body feel best, but also different ways that this diet is abused and used long term when it shouldn't be used that way. If this was helpful for you, feel free to share it with your friends and family who might be considering doing Whole30 or any of the other fad diets. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel below so you don't miss any videos. And for a look into what I eat on the day-to-day and how to find this freedom around food, feel free to follow me on Instagram at @generalwellness.